Hey guys, Sparky here, and today I am here with something that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. I am here with my end of the year stream. So here, let me turn my camera on. So I have quite a few things that I am looking forward to showing off in this stream. This is going to be used as my channel trailer for quite a while, so I'm going to start off by sort of explaining my channel in general, as well as this stream specifically. So hey guys, I'm Sparky. Um, my real name is Dustin. I go by he, him. My channel is a variety of content, though it's mostly live streams and my Singing Monsters fan-made content. Live streams, I usually say, are for teens and up because sometimes they can have, like, the games I play usually can have, like, mature themes. Um, but this one specifically is for everyone because like I said, is going to be used as my channel trailer. Um, So, first things first, I would like to announce that there is a vote happening on my community page on YouTube, I guess. um, and this will only be active like during the stream, basically. Votes won't be counted past the end of the stream, and this is a relatively big vote because it sort of indicates to me which islands I should do in which order, based on which fire quad wins the vote. So this is a My Singing Monsters vote, and helps if I press the right buttons. So right here, I will. Oop, wait, helps if I turn that off, huh? Um, um, so right here, you can see the monsters that can be voted for. The options are Bisonoris, Edamimi, and Incisor. And once again, the winner will get to come out first with my series next year called The Firelands. There'll be more on that later. Um, and then the other two just come in whichever order they're voted in. Um, I do need to update the description during the intermission. But anyhow, so um, with the stream itself, we're going to be going on a little schedule thing. We're going to first start off by looking at my channel in general and like the history of it, and then we're gonna go on to like an intermission. And then when we come back, that's when the stuff I am most excited for comes. That is when we have things such as current statistics, right? Like right away when we come back, and there's also going to be uh, a Q&A part. If there's any questions, feel free to ask in chat. And the part that I am most excited about is the look forward into 2022 section. So lots of stuff to look forward to in the stream. But let's move on with the first section here. All right, let me make sure. Sorry for the delays between things. I have to make sure I open the correct things in the correct orders. Also, sorry that you can see the UI there. It's just how YouTube be. Um, I'm just using that video as a black screen, basically. Um, so I'd like to apologize for mouse sounds that you hear in the background, and also sorry for sorry that there's no music or anything. All right, so we're going to start off with like the dates on things and basically like the big milestones and the firsts and lasts of each year. So, I joined YouTube on this account in 2015. My first public stream was in 2018, and that was a murder mystery minigame on the Minecraft server Hypixel, and I was playing that on stream with my best friend. So that's pretty special first stream. My first public video was in 2019, and that was my Singing Monsters fan-made islands, Love Island and Spooktical Island. Something that some people might not know is that they were uploaded on the same day and pretty much at the same time, but while Love Island was uploaded first, it had an error, so it ended up needing to be re-uploaded. So while Spooktical is the first one you see, technically Love Island was the first ever My Singing Monsters Island, and I think that's pretty cool. Because that one, I have a lot of nostalgia for that one because it's the first island I've ever made. Next up is going over 2018. So, my first ever series on this channel, whether it be streamed or uploaded, was Five Nights at Candy's, and it was my playthrough. While the second series, which came like around pretty close to the same time, was Bendy and the Ink Machine. And this year that we're talking about, 2018, was only streams. Like no public uploads. Or no uploads that have remained public anyway. Um the last stream of the year was on December 31st, and it was a full playthrough of Bendy and the Ink Machine. So next up we have 2019. So the first stream of 2019 was of my Minecraft playthrough. It was like I said, my Minecraft playthrough series called Endercraft. This is the longest running series on my channel. The first uploads were Love Island and Spooktical Island, because this was the first time I uploaded. These were relatively well received, and I enjoyed making them, so I started making more, and eventually my channel became mostly my Singing Monsters fan content. Um, I'd like to stop here for a moment to say that I do plan to stop focusing just on my Singing Monsters fan content in 2023. 2022 is still going to be my Singing Monsters stuff mostly, but I want to start to get out of it, like when it comes to posting content relating to it, because there's so much stuff that I really want to work on and really want to do that I can't do if I'm spending all my time on this type of stuff. My first original song was on March 22nd, 2019. I do believe it's unlisted. My 100 subs video was posted on September 22nd of 2019, which that's crazy. I still remember just hitting 100 subs and putting up my face reveal. It's not like I was hiding my face. I just hadn't really shown it for much at that point. But my last stream of 2019 was on December 30th, and it was once again a Minecraft thing. It was Minecraft with my friend, and he goes by a few names. There's the Pointy Green Bean on Discord, and I'm not sure if it's still this way on YouTube, but on YouTube and PlayStation, he would usually go by Mr. Magic Minecraft. Sorry, I needed to get water because my throat's already not having fun with this. My last video was on December 31st, and it was a trailer for more seasonal island related content. And that content was planned for 2020. In case you couldn't realize, considering it was the New Year's. I meant to say New Year words. The main series of 2019 was the My Singing Monsters seasonal islands, which consisted of Love, Eggy, Summer, Spooktical, Feast, Ember, and Yay. While side series included the Fun Islands, which were a beach island, as you can see on screen, and Circus Island. Although Metro Island is part of the series, that didn't come out until like a year or two later. Alright, so now that we've just rambled over a whole bunch of channel history, we'll go to 2020 in a bit, but for now, I think what we're going to do is take this time to do a game spacer. So I don't think there's enough people here to play Gartic Phone, so instead I'm going to try to load up Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and I'm really hoping that I didn't lose my progress on the boss fight I was on, because if I was, then this is going to be quite laggy. But I'm going to turn on my display capture just to make this simple. Don't mind all this stuff, as you can see, lots of stuff is needed to be opened for speed. Needed to be opened for this gameplay. Not gameplay, I was looking at my... Goodness, I know what I mean. Lots of stuff has needed to be opened for this stream. Alright, let's try to load up Security Breach. And while I can say that the FNAF series does have some content that is unsuitable for children, this part of this game specifically is pretty much fine, honestly. There are some slightly mature themes, but with what we're going to be doing here, we'll be totally fine. So where I was last time I was on here, I was doing a boss fight with Montgomery Gator, and I'm really hoping it saved my progress after I knocked him down, because if it didn't, I'm gonna have to go through that whole boss fight again, which was pretty laggy for me, even on the lowest setting. These don't sound like sounds that would be up on the boss fight, they sound like sounds that would be down in multi-golf. So, I'm thinking things are okay. And if you don't have context or don't know what this game is, that's totally fine. It's a new Five Nights at Freddy's game, it's free roam. Relatively glitchy. I will say that, but it is pretty fun. And there is a specific part that I've been trying to save for this stream, and my computer died yesterday during the last live stream I did. When I was, well, not yesterday, I guess it was earlier today, when I was trying to get to the specific part. So I didn't quite get there yet. Okay, let me check. Okay, so I have the Monty parts. Uh-oh. Wait, what's Monty gonna do? He's kinda a little split in half. Alright. So I do have it on the lowest settings because on streams it doesn't run amazingly. Woohoo! Didn't like that. I did not know there was a gift here. I was just kinda walking. I like to think it's life-size and I just put it in my pocket. I think that'd be pretty funny. Alright, let's run out of here. And pull out my Phasgim, that way I can stun anyone that, like, is close to catching me or anything. Alright. So I do have to upgrade Freddy. So I will go do that, but I really want to get to this boss fight, so I'm really hoping I can get there in time. I'm hoping I don't need to upgrade Freddy right away. Looks like I might not... Alright, I'm hoping the Music Man isn't just for the Phaser Blast path, or even just for the Chica path. I was just thinking, is it possible to dismantle all the animatronics? But no, because you get the thing to go up to... Wait. You don't... Maybe it is possible to dismantle everyone up in the same... round. Alright, I'm just gonna really hope Roxy does not see me. Just gonna stand up here for a moment. She is over there, right? You know what? I'm not actually seeing Roxy. Wait. No, that's her over there. Ready? I can hear Roxy's music coming in. Okay, hi Freddy. Alright, I may need to go upgrade him. Freddy, your eyes kind of look pure white at a distance, and it's kind of scary. You know, we'll just finish upgrading Freddy, and then we'll stop there, and we'll get back to all the informative parts of the stream. One second, I'm on YouTube on my phone, so I can see if we get any chat messages while I'm in here. Nope. To be fair, everyone is probably busy, which is totally fine, considering it is a holiday. First off, I'd like to recharge Freddy. Oh, hello, how are you? Alright, so I think there might be an information thing over here somewhere. Yeah, maybe there's not. Yeah, I guess I'm wrong. That's alright. Like, can you go in any of these now? Oh, rad. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh wait, I went into... Did I get the stuff from Chica's room? I think I did. Yeah, I had to, because that's where the Fazerglass ticket was. Alright, let's go.
Welcome to Parts and Service. Please preparing for upgrade procedure.
I exist now. That's really cool. Hello.
Cylinder.
Okay.
Let's begin by opening the arm casing. Disconnect the collared cables to remove.
One moment. It's not seeming to show. Oh wait, that's gonna make me... Oh gosh. Okay.
The old forearm. It is important that you match the pattern correctly.
Okay. Hello? It's not clicking. It's not clicking! Alright, this game seems to be glitching out currently, so we're going to exit that and continue the stream. Alright. So, sorry about that. Well, you got to see me walk. Sorry you didn't get to see me do the parts and service section, and especially the Music Man section there. But anywho, let's continue on with the stream. So, oops, sorry, that's meant to always be open. Let me pull that up. So, 2020. The first stream was a Little Big Planet 3 stream, where I showed off my music gallery level. And that was on January 8th. My first video was a trailer for Steampunk Island, and that was on January 16th. And I think that was because we just previously gotten Feastember that November. Slime Island trailer, this is something that I think is notable, was on April 21st of 2020. The first video related to my most popular My Singing Monsters series, The Artificial Magical Islands. And I'm saying it's the first and not the test animation I did with Saliva back in 2019 because this was the first thing that we really got that was substantial content that was actually used. Um, Slime Island was released on May 10th. My first collab was on May 13th of 2020. I think that is pretty rad. Torture Doll, a Five Nights at Freddy's song, was released on July 18th, and it became my first intro slash outro. And it was used for my outro longer than it was for my intro, and I think it's pretty cool. Honestly, for like a first song, it's like public first song that I kept public. I think it's not that bad, honestly. Um, I do have nostalgia for it because of it being my intro and outro for quite a while. Sorry about that. Um, the Artificial Magical Islands remix medley released on August 1st, and it contained songs and designs that weren't yet released. So it was pretty exciting for like anyone who is interested in future content with the series. Um, so all about the Artificial Magical Islands, general and concepts, was the first All About series, we're the first in the All About stream series, released on January 6th. And that's a series I really need to continue, honestly. Um, it's something that I haven't touched for a while. I need to finish doing the Artificial Magical Island All About. Released on August 27th was my fan kit. And this is something that I use so much. I can't believe I wasn't gonna make it originally. Um, and honestly, I wish I would have made it sooner because there's quite a bit of content that just was it's kind of just lost to time now because it's was just thrown into a video and that was it. Um, but anyway, my 500 sub special Casino Island was released on October 7th, and it is actually one of my favorite islands I've done, even if the art was very. You can tell it was made last minute and in a hurry. I didn't want to put everything in the My Singing Monster style, as you can see. The final Artificial Magical Island video came out on December 25th, completing the 7 islands and the remix. Um, The final video of 2020 was about how I make my Singing Monsters content, uploaded on December 31st. And if you are curious on how I make my Singing Monsters content and you want to do some similar stuff on YouTube to me, then I think that might be a rather helpful video, honestly. My final stream was a Little Big Planet 3 stream, also on December 31st. The main series of this year was the Artificial Magical Islands, and there wasn't a whole lot of side series, really. There was Casino Island, but that was honestly pretty much it. Um, alright, but I would like to take this time to give you a reminder to vote on the poll on my community page. So, if you go onto YouTube, press the community tab. Sadly, this will not work on tablets, or at least certain tablets anyway. Um, but this is a relatively big vote. Once again, it will determine the future of my channel. There will be changes in what content comes when, and that will be influenced by this vote and which order they are voted for. Um, all right, with that, we can move on to the 2021 section of this stream. So, we shall continue. So 2021. The first stream was a casual stream on January 1st, and you may notice that those are streams that I still very much do. The first video was the trailer for the Monster Mangrove, um, which ended up being the main series for this year, and I think it came out relatively well. And there will be more on the Monster Mangrove later in this stream. Wink, wink. So I hit 1,000 subs on January 17th, and I still think that's freaking crazy. Like, I know in the grand scheme of YouTube, that's not a lot, but like 1,000 people decided, you know what, this is good enough for me to subscribe to. And I think that is absolutely wild. So January 30th was the Monster Mangrove Update 1, as you can see playing there in the background. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure the time wasn't going to run out and stuff on the end screen started popping up. Metro Island uh, was on May 1st, and it finished up the Fun Islands, which was a side series, as I mentioned earlier, from 2019. Once again, this year I did so much My Singing Monster stuff. This year I started uploading every Saturday, so a lot of content, and it's gonna be mostly the same in that way for next year as well. The first Treacher, which is the Treachers are a side series, and it's mixing teacher and creature, um, and they are monsters based on the teachers I have. It started with Barkman's on April 27th, shortly followed by Hootie and later Trevino. Um, on May 15th, there was the Light Bright Monster Swap, and I say this is notable because it relates to the Artificial Magical Islands, but is not exactly a full entry to that. It's more of like a spin-off. Micro Island Micro Island trailer, sorry, was posted on the 25th and released on the 26th, starting the Scientific Islands side series. And currently it is the only island in that side series, though there are planned to be more. So that's something to look forward to. Jacko Island's trailer was on June 12th and started the Hybrid Island series. I do see that I have a question in here in the chat here, and I am going to be answering that later on because the question section is the second to last section of the stream. You know what? I'll answer it now and I'll answer it again for anyone who missed it, but I'll answer it now, I guess. Are you thinking about making another monster class, or thinking about making another class of monsters? And the answer to that is yes. I have a new class of monsters currently in production. I am very, very excited for you all to meet them. There's quite a bit of things that I'm excited for relating to them. I can tell you what the class name is. The class of monsters is called the Dwellers. I am so, so excited for that. But proceeding with the this here. Oops, sorry, I moved a tab and it kind of scared me. Hateful Heart released on June 20th, and it is my favorite song that I've ever made. Jacko Island Sounds released on June 26th, followed by the song on July 17th. Micro Island, as mentioned earlier, the first of the Scientific Islands. It was honestly a really well received island, and I can see why. It was one of my most well made islands. And its finale was on July 28th. I mentioned earlier that the Artificial Magical Islands were my best performing islands, and they are a fan favorite and a staple of this channel. The trailer for the Artificial Magical Islands Revamped came out on September 15th. News on the Artificial Magical Islands Revamped later in the stream. The Frostbite Island trailer came out on October 9th, with the first sounds on October 11th and the full song on the 31st. Starting continuing the tradition of having them released around the wrong holiday. That'll be fixed next year. So Join the Fun was on November 10th, and that was a Jevil song. And Jevil's a character from Deltarune, if you do not know. And I honestly quite like the song personally. Um, but my last video of 2021 was my Singing Monsters Monster Mongrove Update 13 sound. Wait. That's not right. Sorry, this was apparently made before I rescheduled my channel stuff. No, no, no. I just wrote the wrong number. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Sorry. My last video of 2021 was my Singing Monsters update. Or sorry, my Singing Monsters Monster Mongrove Update 12 sounds, and it was the Sanctum Monsters. Sorry, I have update 13 written here, and that's something that's coming next year. It's just a case of writing the wrong number here. I can't determine which stream will be the last stream. I do have written that it very well could be this one. However, I would like to continue Security Reach, and with my second playthrough. The main series of this year was the Monster Mongrove. And at first, I don't think people were getting too attached to it. They were still really missing the artificial magical islands. However, I can confirm that now, toward the end of this year, people are really starting to catch on to this, which is kind of sad because it's going to be a long time before the next one, like quite a few months. Um, the side series were the hybrid islands and scientific islands of this year. Um, and the Monster Mongrove will be a side series next year, and the hybrid and scientific islands will also be continued. Um, the scientific islands will also be a side series, by the way. The hybrid islands, there is a time where it starts to take the front seat, but there is quite a bit of time where it still remains a side series. Alright, well, we're going to take... So, sorry, the video ended. I don't know how long ago that was that happened. But we're going to take this time to be on a brief intermission. I will be back with the current statistics. But until then, I will be seeing you in a few minutes. See you then. Alrighty, I have returned. So, I need to do something involving Google Drive real quick. There are, here, let me move this up slightly. There are quite a few images that I need to show through Google Drive, and it just decided to close all of them, which I think is pretty rude. Um, So I'm gonna go back to that and make sure they're all open again. I just did this before the stream, but it decided to do that. Um, oh my gosh, hello! You're actually involved in one of the things I'm gonna be showing relatively soon. Um, but once I get this situation here sorted out, um, oh my gosh, yeah, thank you, you too. Once I get this situation sorted out, I will, uh, continue on with the stream. I wish it wouldn't have randomly closed all of these. There's so many images. Alright. Just give me one more second here. Um. Okay. That one. Oh, that was not the right button. Uh, Once again, so sorry for the delay here. This was not intended. Alright, okay. I think we're pretty much good now. So before we get on with the uh wait, no, sorry, that's in the next section. I'll say it anyway. Reminder to vote on which flyer quad you would like to see returned because that will affect the future of my channel. All right, here, let me open the YouTube thing again. All right, statistics time. So, um, I currently have around 1,410 subs, which is still crazy to me. I don't understand it, honestly. Um, My most popular videos are Sweet Island Sounds and Health Island Sounds. Sweet Island Sounds having around 4,500 views. That's a lot of views. My most popular series is the Artificial Magical Islands. Um, I have around 445,000 views on this channel in total, which once again, absolutely freaking crazy to me. My most liked video is Health Island Sounds. My most shared video, surprisingly, this one surprised me actually, was Hateful Heart. Um, the video that got me the most subs was also Health Island Sounds. Um, alright, so right here, I'm going to say if you have any questions that you would like to be answered, now is a great time to ask because the next segment is the Q&A segment after the 2022 preview segment. But yeah, once again, reminder to go and do the vote. And I'd also like to give a quick thanks to Minster for doing this lovely Kano render right here. I very, very much appreciate it. Um, so, uh, when it comes to plans for next year, I know these games look ridiculous next to each other. But there are two games I plan to do blind playthroughs of at some point in 2022, and that is Minecraft Dungeons and Franbow. Or maybe it's Frambo? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't played the game yet. Um, So you may have noticed teasers like this showing up every about 11 days on my community page. There will be one more, and it'll be this one showing up later on tonight, around midnight. And I like to say this is the final teaser for the Monster Mangrove's next update, and that is update 13, the quality update. So what this update is all the like unique designs for the island are completely redone. There are quite a few redone sounds, and the song structure is completely remade. Like I put the song to get like back together from the ground up. Um, but I also have something pretty cool that you may just appreciate. So, as you saw, update 13, quality update. Um, Before we go into this, I would like to give credit to the voices that are involved in this clip. So, a quick thank you to Vinster Minster for voicing Tweedle and Sophie Strawberry for voicing Kana. I almost said Tweedle again. That's for a different island. Uh, but here, let me make sure the volume is up for my audio here. So this is the update 13 to the Monster Mangrove, and it's, like I said, the quality update, and here is the video teaser.
Dum diddly dum diddly dum diddly dum. La 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 la.
Alright, so that... Okay, computer. My computer decided to yell at me there. So that was the teaser that showed off these new tracks for Kana, Tweedle, and Zeister. Um, I quite like these. Like, honestly, really, really like these. Um, so I did have questions about the mechanics of this island, and while it is a teleport island in theory, it does work very differently than, say, Gold Island or Sugarbush Island, or even Magical Sanctum, or anything like that. So this island's mechanics runs based off of the Book of Monsters. So as you can see, we're looking at the bottom left of the island here. So if we zoom back out, look at the bottom left there, that's where we are. Um, there is a structure, and it's a little boat. And this is how the monsters get to the island. So I'm not sure if you can see it here. I'm not sure if I can zoom in. Right here, you can see the monster book right there. And that is a huge part in how this works. So this not only takes monsters from My Singing Monsters, but Dawn of Fire. Anytime a monster is discovered, it will be able to be placed down on the Monster Mangrove. Theoretically, this also involves prismatics, but it very well could just ignore prismatics altogether, because this is in a My Singing Monsters 1 setting. But it doesn't matter which game you get the monsters in, whether it be uh, the first game or Dawn of Fire. Whenever you discover a monster, it will be available in the Book of Monsters. And going to the Book of Monsters on this island is not like the other islands. Once you discover a monster, you'll be able to place down one of its kind through this structure. It will essentially take you to the shop of this island. And the only reason that there's only allowed one of each monster is because you can only discover each monster once. But also, I feel like this would be an island that would really reward you for getting all the monsters. And that would be by giving you currency, even though it's a teleportation island. Think of Sugarbush Island over Gold Island. Um, and that is those are basically just the mechanics of the island. It's something I put quite a bit of thought into. I really love how the island came out. Something that I know people were curious about were the artificial magical islands revamped. This is still very early in the process of being made. It's not canceled, and the series will be starting sometime in either 2022 or 2023. Um, there's not a whole lot to say on this. I just know some people would be very curious on it. Alright, so next up is Steampunk Island. This is the third island in the Hybrids Island series, and I have a full trailer and everything for you. So I really hope you're ready for this one. Alright, so let me open the YouTube tab here. Here we go. So that was the trailer for Steampunk Island. It was one of my most high effort trailers, honestly, besides the Monster Mangrove trailer. I think the Monster Mangrove trailer might take the cake for that. But this island uh, was. Oh, first off, I want to say the script for that trailer was by MSM Chronicles. So thank you so much, MSM Chronicles, for writing the script for the trailer. I really appreciate it. Speaking of MSM Chronicles, he actually did the concept art for this island. So once again, a big thank you. And then here is when I took over. This is the colored sketch for the island. And finally, we have the final design for the island. I think it honestly came out really well. I think the background's a bit but the island itself, I really like it. Alright, so next up, I would like to talk about the scientific islands. And once again, same thing as the artificial magical islands revamped, there's no progress. However, as you can see right here, I am willing to show off the next element sigil. So I cannot tell you what this element stands for, but just know that this is the design of the next element. Alright, so we have one more thing for you. And you might have seen this image in my fan kit if you were taking a look around. Uh, and this was in the Firelands section because this is a teaser for the first Firelands. Once again, thank you to Minster for making this image. I really appreciate it. But I would like to say this is for Royal Island. And I, once again, have a video teaser for you. There's not a whole lot I can say on it, just know that I am so excited for this. This is, like, Slime Island levels of excited is what I am. So alrighty, let me switch over to the YouTube tab. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Okay. No, I had the right button. Okay. Here we are. So that was the teaser for Royal Island. Just know that that island is almost completely done. Um, there's just one tiny thing I have left yet, and then I can like finish that up. So that is like really on its way. um, I did plan on playing Gartic Phone, but I'm not sure that there's enough people here to where that would entirely work. Um, but I am once again going to ask you to go and vote on this poll. And I can tell you this relates to the Firelands. So, the Firelands will have the return of the fire quads that didn't get to shine in the original game, but are basically just exclusive to Dawn of Fire as of now. So, with the winner, we will determine the order that this comes in. And as you can see, the contestants that are available for choosing are Bisonoris, Edamimi, and Incisor. So a reminder to go to the community tab of my channel and go vote on that poll. Or even if you're on my Discord server, if you are really passionate about it, if you go to teasers and scroll up, you can vote on with reactions which one you would like to choose, and that vote will count separately from the uh, community tab vote. So you can technically add in 2 votes in here for the monster of your choosing, uh, if you'd really want to. Alright, so, sorry, stomach really rumbled there. So this is the last chance to vote, because the votes will be totaled after this question section, and there will only be one more opportunity to vote on which island comes next, and that will be uh, coming up in a few months. So this is like the last chance to vote on this for quite a while, and this is probably going to be the bigger of those votes. So this is the one that's probably really going to count. So I'm going to move on to questions. So let me go back here and turn on my camera for this section. So I'm going to, first off, oh, let me turn on my ring light so you can actually see me. Hello. Um, First off, there was a question in chat, and if you do have any questions, this is your last chance to put it in chat. Are you thinking about making another class of monsters? And the answer to this is yes. I do have a class of monsters planned called the Dwellers. They are something I am so excited for you to see. They're still in production, but just know that there's still a new class of monsters coming out before I stop prioritizing my Singing Monsters content. Uh, hello. Unless I'm missing a message in chat there. Will update 13 of the Monster Mongrove have new monsters? The answer to that is sadly no. But that's because I feel the update is big enough to where it stands on its own, as well as production-wise, it was completed before Jamboree came out. And I don't want to just go and throw in a new monster because there's probably going to be a whole bunch of new monsters by the time that I plan to release update 14. So update 13 will not have new monsters, but it will have new sounds, new design, new song structure. Update 14 will have any monsters between Jamboree and Halloween of next year. And when are the rest of the monsters coming to the Monster Mangrove? As I said, that will be in update 14. This question was touched on earlier. Are the artificial magical islands revamped still coming? The answer to that is yes. They are still planned. However, like I said earlier, they are still very early in production. Aw. How are you? Does that count as a question? Yes, that counts as a question. Thank you so much. Aw. You are so sweet, and I really appreciate it. I don't know why I'm looking there. It just came in my phone chat before it came on there, so I looked on my phone. But I am doing pretty well. like, this stream is something I've been looking forward to quite a bit. So it's something that uh, it's something that's really, like, made me even happier. Um, but continuing on, this one is a relatively similar answer to the previous question. Are the scientific islands still coming? The answer to that is, once again, yes, but these have not have their production started besides the element sigils. I do have planned out what elements are going where, and what order they're coming out in, but I do not have planned, or sorry, I do not have the actual monsters and stuff like created or anything like that. Um, all right, so before I go on to the conclusion of this, I would like to say that I have linked 3 channels in the description, and those are the channels of Sophie Strawberry, Vinster Minster, and MSM Chronicles, because first off, they're just amazing people, but second off, I didn't want to just not credit them for the stuff I showed. So just know that some of the previews included stuff created stuff involving those people. I would absolutely love it if you went and subscribed to those 3 wonderful people. They are amazing. All right, let's just chat say. That is really cool. Can you leave a comment on, preferably a community post, but if you can't do that, then a video saying about that animated island, because I would absolutely love to see it. Alright, so I'm going to do most of the recap stuff here, and then I'm gonna go and total the votes. It's gonna take me a moment because I am bad at math. I'm gonna need to write some of this stuff down. So Royal Island with Tiawa is coming out first, and that will be after Steampunk Island. But the vote will determine what order the second, third, and fourth Fireland quads will be coming in. So as I said, Steampunk will be the first thing that's coming out. That'll be like right away in February. So that's something to look forward to. Then there will be stuff for Royal Island. After that, oh wait, no, sorry. Well, after that will be the second, third, and fourth Firelands, as well as Monster Mangrove thrown in there, and the fourth Hybrid Island thrown in there. I'm not going to specify the order too much, because that doesn't really matter that much right now, but I'd like to give a reminder that I am having a short video hiatus up until, well, I say short, it's up until February, so that's fun. This will not apply to streams, as you might have noticed. The reason that there was a video posted today, that was decided on way after the fact. That was like a very last minute video. Those are Festival of Yay costumes for some of my fan-made monsters. I didn't include any that aren't out yet, so you won't get to see any of that, sadly. But I did include some from the hybrid and micro island, hybrid islands and scientific islands so far. I did not include any from the artificial magical islands because that is a series that I plan to revamp. And I didn't really see much point in creating a costume when it's going to be outdated anyway. But I am going to now. Oh my gosh, hi Vinny. um, I'm going to now total up the votes. I'm gonna start off on my. I'm gonna turn off my camera while I do this because math. And I'm gonna. I don't know. I'll turn my camera back on when announcing the order that the winners are coming in. Yeah, we're very close to the end. You were featured in one of the things. Your Tweedle voice. I don't know if you remember doing that Tweedle voice or not, but that was used, as well as Sophie's Kano voice was used for a teaser for the Monster Mangrove update 13. Um, Alright, here, let me look in here. Um, it was really cool. Um, I just realized I didn't do the second game spacer, so I apologize for that. I intended to play Gartic Phone, but there wasn't enough people, sadly. I forgot to switch to another game. But we're kind of past that point in the stream now, so I apologize for that we missed a game spacer. Um, but here, let me look in the teasers section. Oh wait, sorry, I guess it would be in the question section. Okay. All right. So let me total up these votes while I am here. Ugh, I'm gonna have to do math. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I need to, like I said, total up these votes. All right. So on Discord, uh, Bisonoris has 17 votes. Edamimi has 7, and Incisor has 7. What surprised me was first off the fact that Bisonoris won, or not won, but like was likely to win, but also the fact that Edamimi and Incisor have a very similar uh, amount of people who vote for each of them. Like, they're almost always exactly the same. Yeah, that also featured you. I made sure to credit you on that too. Um, ooh, there is something that I did not quite expect. Okay, so I'm not sure what changed in the voting audience compared to like every other time I did like a test poll just to see what I think the answer, like what island would be coming first, just so I knew what to work on. I got like almost exactly the same result every time, but this time on the community page, that is a different result than I expected. So that's pretty cool. I am honestly kind of surprised by this. Okay. All right, so we have 11 votes for Bisonoris, 11 votes for Edamimi. They are actually tied, which is very surprising to me. I honestly did not expect that. And then only 3 votes for Incisor. So let me total those up. All right, so in last place we have Incisor with 10 votes. With Edamimi we have a total of 18 votes. And Bisonoris has a total of 28 votes. So Bisonoris won by quite a large margin, but Edamimi surprisingly came in a surprisingly close second. Like I thought that based on previous results, Edamimi was going to be very close to Incisors results, but I I see I was incorrect in what I was expecting, which is totally fine. So that pretty much does it for this stream. Thank you to everyone who has joined. I do want to say Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, Happy Holidays to those who celebrate something different, just Happy Day to anyone who doesn't celebrate the holidays, and thank you for joining. I also want to say Happy New Year, of course, because that is coming up as well. I said I was going to turn my camera on, but apparently I've decided against it. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. I super appreciate it. Um, I hope to see you again in another stream or even in a video next year. Once again, go subscribe to Sophie Strawberry, Vinster Minster, and MSM Chronicles as they are involved in the content that I have showed off today. I really appreciate you joining. have an amazing day or night or whatever it is for you. Goodbye.